Kenya's senators have voted to remove Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua from office despite his failure to testify at his impeachment trial after his lawyer said he had been taken to hospital. In one of the most dramatic days in Kenya's recent political history, Gachagua had been due to appear in the Senate after lunch to defend himself, a day after he had pleaded not guilty to 11 charges. However, Gachagua, popularly known as Riggy G, did not show up, and his lawyer requested a postponement, saying his client was suffering from chest pains and was being treated by doctors at the KRN hospital. Senators chose to continue the trial without him, prompting the defense team to leave the chamber. The senators' refusal to delay proceedings until Saturday as long as would have been legally allowed shows their determination to oust Gachagua several months after he fell out with President William Ruto. So what does it tell you? It tells you that this is a power tussle. Yes, it's not just about, it might be an issue of disobedience that the vice president of Kenya have a different opinion to what his boss, which is the president, is saying, because here they say after several months that he fell out with President William Ruto. Last week, an overwhelming majority of MPs in the National Assembly, the lower house of parliament, voted to impeach him, setting the stage for his 2-day trial in the Senate. Gachagua, a wealthy businessman from vote-rich central Mount Kenya region who was present in the House in the morning, has described the impeachment as a political lynching. On Thursday evening, he required 2/3 of the 67 senators upheld 5 charges, including citing ethnic divisions and violating his oath of office. So they are accusing him that he violated his oath of office and that he's inciting ethnic divisions. But you know that there's a saying that when you want to kill a dog, you give it a bad name, that when you kill it, nobody will come asking. So he fell out with his boss, who is the president, and you know what happens in such contests. The unprecedented move means he cannot hold public office again, and he also loses any retirement benefits. He was cleared of 6 charges, including corruption and money laundering. This comes just 2 years after Ruto and Gachagua were elected on a joint ticket. So let us be sincere to ourselves now. Can a vice president of a country be accused of corruption and money laundering and his boss, being the president, is innocent? So these are questions that Kenyans have to ask themselves, because it means that in their political corridors or in the corridors of power in Kenya, a lot is happening that the average Kenyans have to rise up, ask questions, and seek clarity. It is their right. The vote draws a line under months of infighting the top level of government and consolidates Ruto's hold on power. So you see, a whole lot is going on in the corridors of power in Kenya. The row came to a head in June when Gachagua, in an act seen as undermining the president, blamed the head of intelligence agency for not properly briefing Ruto and the government over magnitude of mass protests against unpopular tax hikes. In a huge blow to his authority, Ruto had just been forced to withdraw the taxes. He sacked his cabinet and brought in members of opposition to his government. So this is to show you that a whole lot is happening that the average Kenyans don't even understand. Because after the Kenyans went to the seat, protested against the tax hikes, which the government was forced to withdraw it back, the president dissolved his cabinet and brought in the opposition candidates to become part of his parliament. And this does not augur well. And what is it telling you? It tells you that there's a whole lot of infighting in the Kenyan government. And if it is not properly addressed, if all these politicians in Kenya don't trade on the part of patriotism, putting their country first, putting the interests of their country and the interests of their people first, this matter will get out of hand, seriously. And it might lead to these leaders confronting themselves in public, and it will not augur well.